been a minute since I've done one of these. The reason that we're here today is because Main Street Cycle has sent me a pair of 2-inch wheel spacers. Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Justin.
I'm Gary.
And I know it's been a minute since I've put out a video since last thing you saw from Mud and Mayhem. Been working super hard. We got a couple more big events coming up. We've got a Carnival of Cars car show coming up, and another Mud and Mayhem, and that one's going to be a big one. We've got we've got Upchurch's first artist signed to his label, Chase Matthew, be headlining Friday night, and then we have Afro Man headlining Saturday night. I've just been crazy busy. Work's going really well, so I haven't had a whole lot of time to film. Just as in life, things.
Oh, you can't forget about our road trip coming up.
Yes.
I think we're going to document that all the way down.
Oh, that whole thing will be documented.
Yeah,
so, the CFMoto takeover, I know a lot of you guys know about it. Gary will be there. We're going to try to get him out of that RZR and into something else that's the CFMoto, but I don't know if that's going to happen. He enjoys having the problems with his RC.
If somebody wants to loan me one, I mean, if Main Street Cycle wants to maybe let me borrow one for a little bit, we might think about it.
Oh, I think they have demo units, bud.
Might ride that for a day or so.
Be fun. But that's going to be awesome. That's also in September 24th. September's going to be super busy. I've got Mud and Mayhem, and then races 2 weekends after that. Then the weekend after that is the CFMoto takeover. That'll be at B&B Off-Road in Fulton, Mississippi. That Friday, I think the date's the 24th.
25th, 24th.
Yeah, that Friday the 24th, we will be at Main Street Cycle starting at 11 a.m. until 5 p.m. when we head to the park. And then we'll meet back there again Saturday morning, like 8:30, and then a day full of riding. And then I think Gary and I might leave Saturday night and try to check out another park or two in Tennessee or Kentucky on our way back home. So the reason that we're here today is because Main Street Cycle has sent me a pair of 2-inch wheel spacers. So there's a few reasons you would want wheel spacers. One would be for clearance, so you're making sure you're not rubbing on anything if you've got 32 or 34-inch tires, something like that. The other would be just a wider footprint for more stability. That's really why I want to look at it. I'm going to put them on and test it and see how it feels, how I like it, because honestly I would like to remove this front sway bar. But I want to make sure it's going to be a little more stable before I do that, because we do a lot of back road riding and a lot of high speed just road riding in general. So these will be super easy to do. This shouldn't be a horribly long video now that I've talked forever, but the actual process should be fairly easy. So Gary's already got it jacked up in the back. So for this, you'll just need the wheel spacers. You'll need a 17mm socket, an impact if you have one, and blue Loctite. So we're going to put blue Loctite on the actual studs for the lug nuts that hold the spacer on. We're not going to put them on, on the lugs that are on the spacers, but on the machine, so we make sure that the spacer doesn't come apart from the hub while we're driving, because that would be awful. So let's get started. This shouldn't take us too long.
All right, so got the spline, Justin the spline here. It takes this little special thing, kind of like mine do. I like that idea.
So that comes off. We're gonna use the lug nuts that come on the spacer to actually hold the spacer.
I want you guys to see that Justin got it. That's how much he was in right there. He was in a little bit of mud.
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
There's some stuck over in there.
Oh my gosh.
Stuck in there. It's fine, I'm sure. The one thing that I went back and forth about with the wheel spacers is I continually hear about added stress on components. I really don't feel like it's going to be that big a deal.
Are you gonna run these
Yep,
on here?
yeah, those will hold them in.
Okay.
I really don't feel like the stress is going to be that big a deal, but we'll find out. Okay, so we've got the blue Loctite on there. I'll put the spacer on. And then Gary will use the lug nuts that came with the spacers and impact those down to hold the spacer to the hub. Okay, so first one is on. As you can see, it's going to add quite a bit of space from there out to there. And the wheel just mounts up like it normally would.
Oh my gosh. My God. That's awesome.
You can kind of already see the difference in the rear.
I'm just gonna put this here.
Okay. All right. So here's a shot of the fronts before they're done, just so you can kind of see. And then I'll show you a shot after they're finished. So this is right about where we sit. So we should be out a couple more inches from that. All right.
Woo.
Last wheel going on.
Justin's make me sweat.
And you can see just off the bat how much wider that's going to be, and it's way up in the air. So once it's lowered and scrubbed out,
It's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
Super nice. Go.
All right, let's sit her
Sit her
down.
down.
Try to get the second shot. Let's see.
Oh man. Yeah, that's a big difference.
Yeah, that's a huge difference.
Yeah.
And it's still not even flattened out yet. All right, so there you have it, guys. That easy. 2-inch wheel spacers. We're now 64 inches wide. Same width as Gary's XP1000. And this should add a ton of stability. I don't know, we haven't test drove it yet. That's what we're going to do right now. But if you are interested in wheel spacers, Main Street Cycle is the place to go. They have 1.5 inch, 1 inch, 2 inch. I'm sure they can probably get whatever you need. But yeah, just shoot them a call. Go to mainstreetcycle.com, find their phone number, give them a call, shoot them a text at that number. Sometimes that's a quicker way to get a response, or send a message to the Facebook page, and they will get you taken care of. Gary, thank you for doing all the work for me so I don't have to do any of it.
I'm used to it.
It's awesome.
I'm used to it, guys.
And we'll go test it out and come back with and let you know what we think.